Hello, everyone out there on the internet. This is it. This is the Fiona and Cake series. Well, I don't know if there's a second season confirmed yet, but a season finale. Episode 10, Cheers. Last time was Casper and Nova, who are characters in a book that was in the library, previously ran by Turtle Princess or Library Princess. I forget which name it is, but I'm thinking of that character, who is long since dead. We saw the shell. We saw like a robot puppeteering it. Yeah, Casper and Nova are characters in a book in the library in the distant future of where Shermie and Beth reside. Written by Simon Petrikov. Is that this Simon Petrikov? Is that an alternate Simon Petrikov? And Simon is looking through the eyes. Oh yeah, Simon's looking through Shermie's eyes. Simon's like possessing Shermie, while his physical form is on one of the shapes floating around the Golb Betty entity. Scarab has climbed through a portal in the back of his head that was lingering open. Perhaps it would have closed by now, but because he is on pause, and holding the crown above his head because he's on pause, perhaps it's staying open longer than it would have usually, or it would have before. Also, perhaps it's just staying open longer because the source of magic, the magic battery that he used to open it, being the Lich, is significantly stronger than Choose Goose. That is also very much an option here. Fiona and Cake are back in their world, as it was at the start of the show, but not as it was at the start of the show, because in the background, in the environments, things are misaligned, broken, sort of just drifting there. Buildings are like cut in half. It's a bit of a mess, but none of them have called that out yet. But they're back there with Marshall, Gary, and Hunter, and they're going to go find an icy portal to try and get back to Simon to see what the heck is going on and help him, because they think he's in danger because the Scarab has come through and the Scarab has just blown up the side of Fiona and Cake's apartment building because of LSP. I'm here. I'm good. 3, 2, 1. Let's get this going. Final episode time. Play. How are we going to wrap this up? I don't know yet if there's going to be another season. I want there to be, but also if they can satisfyingly end it here, that's fine by me as well. That the big lesson from Adventure Time, and even from Come Along With Me, was this is the end of the story. But as Bebo clearly says in Come Along With Me, oh, you know, they went on living their lives. And then again, in Come Along With Me, together again, Finn and Jake go on and get reincarnated, and the story continues, but it doesn't mean we need to see it. Cheers. Okay. The first episode not to be named after a character. Ooh. Casper and Nova. Okay. Oh yes, because the crown was taken by Moon Thigums. Again, I like that this is a different art style, again. But this is different from how they were depicted last episode, though.
Oh, I just cast the spell you showed me.
Moon Demon King! Too late, Casper! I'm going to an undisclosed third location!
I recognize the Moon King's voice here. Casper and Nova, not so much.
Yeah, that sounds smart too.
It's Simon and Betty. It's a Simon. They're a Simon and Betty allegory.
Once for Casper's idea, fire twice for Nova's.
Absolutely, they're Simon and Betty.
Every time. No.
Yo-ho!
Choose Goose.
Blow, blow, blow! Give me that fingers, dingers!
You.
But did Choose Goose?
Choose Goose.
Silly boy! The geese are long gone.
Yeah.
Now is the era of Horn Swan.
Horn Swan. Okay, I was gonna say, Choose Goose is definitely dead now, right?
Golden geese.
What's got into to you.
after
We love Pond Swan.
what we saw before.
Look, I know this
Um,
is hard to
with Simon
understand,
using him as a battery,
but I
he
have
definitely
all the
died
secrets
there,
in this
right?
book.
So this is just
I
a new
have
being.
to.
Also,
I have to.
no way he would have lasted that long.
I have
Oh.
to. I have
Oh, inside his brain. Okay,
have
got
to.
there's head, and
Stop the scarab.
Shermie is just off to the side. Ooh, their world's small. Or smaller.
Crossovers.
Hmm.
He's hot.
Which again was no, he's hot, for fuck's sake.
Get zapped!
Oh. Ooh, free the beings that he captured.
The baby.
Scarab! All I was doing was playing games on my work PC.
The baby.
And you put me in a flippin' egg?
And I recognize that voice as well.
Get out of my way.
This is for the egg.
Enough, you cosmic delinquents.
Someone's at the door. No.
Hello.
Oh.
Harry!
Ooh. I assume that's not his blood. Yeah.
A pre-programmed route to the cosmic gate.
Oh no.
The time room.
But the Moon Demon King is so far ahead.
It's the time
We'll
room.
catch up.
It's a yellow square with a
We have the
square.
destination
It's the time room.
without a shortcut.
Oh, Casper, I should have known.
Why did Simon write this? Did he write this? Did an alternate Simon write this? Are we getting to like pataphysics and shit now? Because if that's what the second season, if there's a second season and it's all pataphysical storytelling, oh my god, yes. But okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. He's like tearing. Oh, it's the Statue of Gold now. The world's already
That was our oldest building.
broken and like fucked, but now it's. I've seen movies, but now it's like ripping. Jesus.
Ooh, I think I stretched too big.
Oh.
Love you, Fee.
Nice. Final chapter. Okay.
Cosmic Gate.
Cosmic Gate. It's continue or quit.
On the other side
Okay.
is the magic crown.
It's not literally the time room. Okay.
We can't both make it, but you can climb through, Casper. Go!
Inside the guts of Golb, Betty
Casper reaches
Getting-
into his cloak.
What do we do?
Fire
Simon
arms,
through first.
Nova will hold the gate open long enough for Casper to grab the crown.
Okay.
But she'll be crushed. Or
Okay.
Casper drinks a potion that'll give him the strength to force the gate, but it will also cause him to forget Nova.
Yeah. It's them in Golb. It's
Yeah,
Betty
these options are real downers.
holding this open and letting Simon get out,
Right there.
using the wish herself, or it's Simon putting on the crown
I
to
like Nova.
get them out, right? Oh, but the crown lost its. Oh no, it was reverted to be able to make a new wish, wasn't it?
You had him pick Casper's options every time.
Yeah. It's you and Betty the whole way through.
There was a time I.
Yeah,
We had gone
like we saw in the
on this
Simon telling
that
the
Nova
story.
got from the food wizard, if
Oh,
he
and
had done
going on
that.
her quest would have been going to Australia. Yeah.
They were. Wait, I thought they were in love.
They were, but it wasn't exactly on equal footing.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're calling this out.
His fault, per se.
No.
Yeah. Because this was a big critique of their relationship before that I was hoping the show would address, and shabam!
That she was sacrificing over and over.
Without literally saying it, though. This is great. Yep. Oh, he's out. He's gone back.
Get it off me!
But Simon's got to write that book for himself. With the timeline moving forward now, Simon needs to write that book so that in the future his past self can go into Shermie's head and play that game and learn that lesson to get out of there to come back to write that book. Right? Right? Oh.
My bread basket.
Okay.
Oh no,
The pastry mention! Oh.
You more of a butter tart guy?
I'll stop him. With music. Your
He's
song
just-
about tumbleweeds?
No, a new, heartfelt song inspired by our love.
He's just gonna break the guitar, right? This is a great moment, but he's just gonna break the guitar.
I think it's working.
Yeah, okay. I know the world's damaged enough that the rips are just growing by themselves. The integrity is gone.
Please, I take it back. I want this world.
Simon's back. Portal's still active in the back of his head.
Is that what it was like? I offered to support you the way you always supported me.
Being here with Golb, are we able
Maybe
to
I
change
never
that?
found the crown.
Can we change that and change everything?
Who knows
Or
life
what?
would have been like.
Yeah.
You should be more careful with. You know what?
This is a hypothetical,
You can
right?
wait. Let's go check out some petroglyphs.
Really?
This is a hypothetical in their heads. They're not. He's not literally doing this.
No, we made our choices. We could have made better ones, but I don't have any regrets.
Oh.
You
An acknowledgement that
experience.
they both
You were
dunked this up.
everything. Where are you going?
That the failure isn't wholly on one of them over the other. Yeah. Damn.
Didn't matter. But I'm really no less worthy of life than Fionna or Cake. Huh?
And the phone call gets through. Okay.
But we won't give up.
But Fionna.
How much of the world will be
If we
left?
die, we'll die together, as ourselves.
It's not fair that your world is in my stupid head.
Hey, if it wasn't, we wouldn't have met the Simon Petrikov.
Oh, call back
Don't worry, Simon.
to Jerry. I
gotta
wouldn't.
go.
I wouldn't have met
I
the
swear it was right.
Fiona and Cake. I don't know what the solution here is. Simon?
I didn't ask for this responsibility. It's too much. Go, Betty. It's too much.
What is that?
Fionna world.
Oh! The world's just not in,
Fiona's world.
not in the head anymore? But he's still got a portal open in the back of his head.
Come on, Katie. Please get up.
And why are the characters all cold-coloured now, but the rest of the world is still red-coloured? Cold-coloured because ice, and he's
Please don't make
saving
it
them all?
harder.
I have something for you. Fionna.
What are you talking about?
Putting Fiona's world inside Fiona's world?
Do fine.
The world exists within the world. Just blow the dandelion and let it support itself,
So now what?
rather than
Do we
being
eat it?
inside of his head.
Our universe was inside one dude for years and years.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be right for us to have it either.
Of course not.
I wish.
Making a wish on the dandelion. So now the universe can just be self-sustaining. But it was still created by Prismo, like, without granting a wish for anyone else, though. So Scarab should still have a problem with that, as I understand. Blowing him like a dandelion too. What was Golbetti doing there? Oh. And that was like running in the intro. That was, yeah, running from universe to universe. And there's definitely one or two there that we didn't see in the show that we've seen before. Nice.
Gonna have to
Ooh.
ice these nugs for a week.
Oh. It hurt him to do so, but he could get out.
Is Fionna World still there? Wait, what?
Oh. He's joining the multiverse.
They're legit now?
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. They're legit now, so he can't do anything about it. Prismo's out. What's causing this?
Ha! You can't repo and authorize the universe.
Nice.
Come on! It's been canonized.
Haha. Oh, the boss.
Boss? Okay, but...
The boss is still a mystery. We're not getting to hear them. We're not getting to see them.
Yay, we won!
I'm gonna tear down Prismo's precious sandcastle with my bare hands!
Ooh.
Oh crap! That guy's just not cool.
Scarab's going rogue, so... Butterfly landing on him. Just like Fiona at the start of the previous episode. Yeah, he's back anew. Oh!
Man.
Baby Finn.
Hey,
Oh, shite!
some pink laser came to visit us all.
Said you needed backup.
Huh!
Thanks, y'all.
Oh, strawberries. Strawberries make you grow, right? Am I remembering that right?
I meant like one or two.
Yeah.
Cake!
What?
This is my top fantasy!
Egg you!
Jay!
Heads up!
Guess what? I'm a copycat.
And he's in an egg. Yep, nice. Okay.
It's over.
What do we do now?
Fern and DJ Flame?
I got you something to eat.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if we just stayed here?
Oh,
Huh.
angels, stay forever.
Oh, yes,
Is that okay with your
you
dads?
have functioning toilets.
Yeah, we do.
Well, Farmworld Finn might have died, so I guess. I'm assuming Farmworld Finn did die, and I'll be a bit more okay with the two of them staying here under those circumstances. Oh, I like the hairstyle. Oh, and Simon's having adventures! Haha, nice. Oh. Huh. Wow. Aww. And Simon's bonding with the little girl. Aww.
Maybe you can even grant a wish in a couple 100 years. But you gotta pay your dues first.
Only people who never pay their dues say that.
Hey, Scarab.
No. Put in dark medieval mystery drama.
Wow, okay.
Helped me realize that my life is worthwhile. I'm worried
Aw.
I'll forget that.
Minerva.
This will be a cycle of learning and forgetting and relearning and forgetting again.
This is juicy stuff. Keep going.
I'm thinking of moving.
Oh, replanting the garden with Hunter. And it's still a statue of Golbetty.
Just a normal world.
Oh, now they dream of Simon. That's great. Oh. Yeah, doesn't need a second season. I am happy. I am very happy with how this show ended. Which I shouldn't be as surprised about as I am, because this is Adventure Time, and that was a new logo. Apple. Because Adventure Time ended great, and Distant Lands ended great, and now Fionna and Cake has ended great as well. And yeah, that's us once again for the third time on this channel. Although I'm not happy with the Come Along With Me Adventure Time finale reaction video, because to get around copyright I used like a cover of a song, and now the audio's all to fuck, and I don't have that original video anymore that I can like edit that and fix it. But for the third time on this channel, Adventure Time is finished. That's it. Wow. I think Distant Lands was a great, almost like an appendix to Adventure Time. Whereas 4 episodes telling sequely, prequely side stories, just gave a little more context and like some more closure for some characters that wasn't needed, but they were great little bits. I think there's Adventure Time, and then Distant Lands was the appendix. Fionna and Cake, I loved Distant Lands. I feel Fionna and Cake is a fitting sequel, like properly a sequel. It's much shorter, of course. It's so far anyway, 1 season. And if that's all it is, I think that's great. I don't need any more of this show. I want more. It was great, but we don't need it. I am very happy as is. This was a great follow-up to Adventure Time. Well done. It continued some lingering threads and plot and story ideas and characters from the original show, again, by going through this whole multiverse thing that the original show touched on. Again, crossovers, Prisoner's Time Room, the Farm World, that stuff popped up over and over again. And this, like, went more into that and expanded on that idea, giving us more universes, more alternate timelines, more alternate versions of characters. Or it's like, oh, in this world, Simon didn't get the crown, and thus didn't save Marcy. He was drained by a vampire, and the Vampire King took over, and he got the crown and made a perpetual overcast sky using ice magic and all that, so now the vampires could just rule, and Ooh never became Ooh because the humans were pretty much wiped out by the vampires. And none of the rest of the magical beings within Ooh could thrive because the vampires were just overwhelming, because Marcy never killed them all, because Simon never got the crown. That one change, great ramifications. There was the Lich's world, there was Farm World, there was the Winter King. Great. Every one of them was great. I think the weakest alternate universe we saw was Baby World, and that wasn't even the focus of an episode. We saw a total, 2 minutes of that world? That's fine. That was all you needed. There was no episode that felt like filler. It was like, oh, okay, we're just going to kill time, we're going to hop to this universe and look for a crown and leave. Closest to that was the Winter King, but that was expanding on the idea of the madness of the crown, and, oh, wait, maybe Simon can wear it and things will be okay and he can just get over it. No, he was cursing someone else, he was projecting the magic onto that. And it was also, after Farm World, it was a new world. Like, you needed at least one episode in a new world, and that was that one. Before we then got Vampire World, and that was fantastic. This was such a narratively, sound show. Like, this is such a strong season of television. I'd be very curious what someone who hasn't seen Adventure Time would make of it, is my only thought. But I don't think anyone's going to go into this show having not seen Adventure Time and be disappointed and go, oh, I had no idea what was happening. If you went into Endgame having not watched any of the other MCU films, that's on you. That's not on Endgame. If you went into the show having not seen any of Adventure Time, I feel like you'd still enjoy it. I think it's still fun. But you wouldn't get as many of the moments, as many of the beats, as many of the reveals. Like, Jerry being the Lich means fuck all to you, stuff like that. The star being Marceline. Stuff like that means nothing, and little moments and lead-ups and teases won't affect you as well. You can watch it on its own, but I'm sure it's not as good, but that's on you. You need. Yeah. Okay. That's my thoughts on Fiona and Cake. So here we go. Hat's coming off. Until the next time I do something Adventure Time related, or there's another sequel, or whatever. This was great. And again, I was so worried that we weren't going to get this show with everything HBO was doing. Where's Infinity Train? You know, cancelling these shows, cancelling a lot of the animated stuff, Velma. And I was worried we weren't getting this show. And I am so glad we did. I do think there is very much an alternate universe where they started production of this show 1 year later, and it was just cut off and cancelled and they never released it. I think that's very much a possibility. So I'm grateful to be in the universe I am in. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Jack of all trades, and until next time, bye.
Scarab! All I was doing was playing games on my work PC, and you put me in a flippin' egg?